Guys, it's a fact. Cats climb trees. It's what they do. In fact, that's why firemen are around, to get the kitties out of the trees. The problem is when they do it in your house at Christmas time. Well, here are some tips on how to keep Tabby off the tree. Ruby Red from Ruby Red's Pet Care. Thanks for coming in. You're looking very festive.
Yes, Santa Paws. This is Mrs. Santa Paws.
Santa Paws. I see what you did there.
Santa Paws sent me to talk about how to cat-proof your Christmas trees. First of all, every cat parent knows that cats do not care if they're on the naughty list.
This is true.
They
will whap you across the face in a skinny minute.
Zero fluffs are given by cats. But I was a cat mama, and it was a struggle with Christmas trees. But I've learned some crafty tricks on how to keep my kitties away from the Christmas tree. So one, whether you are choosing an artificial tree or a real tree, I always like to put it in a corner and try to anchor it with a little fishing line either on the wall or on the ceiling.
That's super smart.
So, and I try to keep it away from any launching zones. So, for example, the arms of your sofa or on a shelf where the kitties can get on and launch on
jump into the tree.
You know, onto your Christmas tree. And that little fishing line, that little anchoring system will help. If they do, your tree doesn't fall. The other things I used to do is, whether people like it or not, it really is up to you, but I would keep the bottom part of my Christmas tree pretty much bare because it would discourage my kitties to have to, you know, play with and dangle with the
you're talking about like the ornaments and things. Okay, so keep them a little higher up.
Up a little bit higher.
So they're not batting around on wimbly-bimbly like a ball of
Exactly, because that's going to be very attractive to kitties. And I always got plastic versus glass because they're going to do what they're going to do. It's not like, you know, you tell them no, they're not going to they're not going to listen to you. So if they bap it, it's not going to shatter, and you know, that way if it's plastic, no injury is caused. I also used a lot of cord protectors for my Christmas lights. LED lights are recommended because they don't go as hot as the regular old school lights that we grew up with. And if you protect them with those cord protectors, it will prevent your kitties from chewing on them. And if you ever watch the movie...
When you're talking cord protectors, you're talking about like the things that go across the floor, the cords that go under?
Yes, but there are also some different sizes that you can mount on your walls with just some adhesive and stuff like that, so that way, you know, they can stay away and they're not loose.
You don't have a Clark W. Griswold cat problem.
Exactly, they're not chewing on it and get electrocuted. So, and tinsel was terrible for my cat, so I would always end up finding tinsel in the litter box later on. So, no tinsel because they would eat it. So, but a lot of people don't know this, but real Christmas trees, as much as we love them and how gorgeous they make our houses smell, can be a little toxic because of the pesticides that tree farmers use to get rid of the bugs. So you definitely don't want to bring any bugs in your house when you're purchasing your Christmas tree.
Or squirrels.
Or squirrels. So they use a lot of pesticides. And the other thing is, whenever you use your base, you have your water in your base, cover it up, because they're going to get very curious and they might end up drinking that, and that can also be pretty toxic for them. I've seen some folks also use citrus deterrents that will help. Cats do not like citrus. I've seen some where they'll put oranges around the tree and create this little citrus little barrier, and they'll stay away from it. But you can use, I always like to kind of mop my little area with Pine Sol lemon scent. Smart. So it's citrusy.
All right, Ruby Red's Pet Care. Great stuff for the cats, the tabby in the tree, so to speak. Details at abccolumbia.com. Put links over to Ruby. If you need a pet sitter, give her a buzz. Got great ideas. Thank you, as always. Great cat and dog information.
Thank you.
Guys, stay close. We're coming back.